What's going on, everybody? Sergeant Sparkles here. It's Hot Mess Discipleship, episode 55, James chapter 2, verses 8 through 12. Indeed, if you fulfill the royal law prescribed in the scripture, love your neighbor as yourself, you're doing well. If, however, you show favoritism, you commit sin and are convicted by the law as transgressors. For whoever keeps the law and yet stumbles at one point is guilty of breaking it all. For he who said, do not commit adultery, also said, do not murder. So if you do not commit adultery but you murder, you're a lawbreaker. Speak and act as those who are to be judged by the law of freedom. For judgment is without mercy to the one who has not shown mercy. Mercy triumphs over judgment. Footnote. When asked about the greatest commandment, Jesus said, the law has two sides to it. Love God and love your neighbor. You can't claim to love God while you hate your brother and sister. If you show favoritism, you don't merely do something socially unacceptable, you commit sin. James's point here is that if you practice discrimination against those made in the image of God, you're guilty of sin no matter how many rules you follow. In other words, speak and act with the knowledge that you will stand before Christ at the judgment seat one day. Wow, there's a lot of information in that little bit to unpack. Don't show favoritism. If you do, you commit sin. If you have to love everybody, not just the people that are like you, not just the people that don't get on your nerves. And you have to speak and act with the knowledge that you will stand in front of the judgment seat one day. Because as we talked about it earlier, be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. Once you have the information, then you're responsible for that information, not only on earth, but in eternity as well. You'll have to answer for it. So now that we know this is how we're supposed to treat each other, now we got to do something about it. Love you guys.